tomorrow night at 7:30 on TV 15. Tonight, the most monumental achievement in motion picture history continues. The epic saga of the Victor Henrys.
We may be headed out to the greatest sea fight in the history of the world.
An American naval family caught in the storm of World War II.
With 36 hours of endurable weather, we can land the troops and hold the beachhead.
Okay, we go.
They've come up against a curtain of steel and fire.
You are the dirty little Jewish whore who has been plotting against the German government.
From the tragedy of the Nazi death camps to the triumph of America's victory in the Pacific.
5-inch fire when ready!
This is the final chapter.
No matter what happens, I'm going to survive.
War and Remembrance. Tonight's presentation brought to you by Delta Airlines. We love to fly, and it shows. GE. From aircraft engines to appliances, we bring good things to life. IBM. Whatever your size, whatever your needs, IBM is working to bring you the best solutions. And Mercury, celebrating its 50th year.
The completely different Mercury Cougar. With speed-sensitive steering so ingenious it actually knows the difference between cornering and parking. All this handling and the quality of a Mercury.
Like a Mercury.
The Proctor National Bank is closed for the holiday.
This is Dr. Martell. We are closed until tomorrow.
Due to record snowfall, all town services will be closed.
You have reached Lucci Plumbing. I am indisposed at the moment.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, but we are not here.
Ever try to get help on a holiday or even a weekend? It's nearly impossible. Unless, of course, you're calling one very special number.
GE Answer Center may help you.
365 days a year, 24 hours a day, GE's Answer Center is there to help. Whether you're thinking of buying a GE appliance or already own one.
My son just put marbles in the ice maker.
Don't worry, man.
Come weekends, holidays, or darkness of night, the GE Answer Center never closes.
GE Answer Center, happy holiday.
You're open. I can't believe it.
We're always here. How can I help you?
If you haven't been to Sears lately, you haven't been to Sears. When we lowered prices on over 50,000 items, we lowered prices on thousands of great gifts for Mom. Over 900 in our Kitchen Works department alone. And you'll find all the brands she trusts, like Corningware, Black & Decker, Proctor Silex, Sunbeam, Braun, Mr. Coffee, and Kenmore. And Sears will meet or beat the competition's current advertised price. So get great prices on Mother's Day gifts at Sears now.
Come take a flight of fantasy.
Welcome aboard Delta. Oh!
Fly Delta to the new Disney MGM Studios theme park at Walt Disney World, where you'll see how movies are made and be part of the action. Your road to stardom starts on Delta.
The last time Dorothy flew, she was in a house.
Let Delta and Disney make your fantasy come true.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Tomorrow.
Pour l'examen français.
Sam gave Scott the answers to the French test.
My Sam cheated? It's an all-new Who's the Boss?
La miseria disgraziata.
Then,
here we were, alone again. Adam and Eve and Paul.
An all-new Wonder Years after Who's the Boss? Tomorrow.
Meet Pamela, who's been hearing impaired since birth. Today, her world is changing with the aid of an IBM computer.
Ooh, ee, ah. Ooh, ee, ah.
These may look like games to you, but they're actually part of an innovative system developed by IBM researchers to help people with hearing and speech impairments develop their vocal skills.
Motor deco. That is a bit.
This system, called Speech Viewer, is one more example of how the people at IBM put technology to work, not only in business, but in life.
My name is Pamela.
Here's the leader in compact trucks, Ford Ranger, with big advantages that Chevy and Toyota don't have.
Go with the leader.
Advantages like four-wheel drive at the touch of a button. Only Ranger 4x4 has it. Standard.
Go with the leader.
And Ranger beats Chevy S10 in standard horsepower and torque. It's today's best-selling compact truck.
Go with the leader. Ford trucks.
Get 2.9% financing or up to $750 cash bonus on 89 Ford Ranger.
At the biggest bank in Ireland, from coast to friendly coast, they'll refund your Visa traveler's checks if they're stolen or they're lost.
Of course we can.
So be off without a care and travel where you will, from McGillicuddy Reeks to Glencolmkill. But if you lose that other traveler's check, you may be in distress while you're phoning for a refund.
Thought you had the number.
From American Express. Visa traveler's checks, they're everywhere you want to be.
To turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, you need to know how things should be. Fabergé, what an egg should be. Stradivarius, what a fiddle should be. And Lincoln, what a luxury car should be.
Herman Wouk's War and Remembrance will continue in a moment.
This is ABC.
The following Action News Brief is brought to you by South Carolina National.
Coming up on WPDE Action News at 11, a moonwalking astronaut comes back home to South Carolina for a visit. Details of the Atlantis landing. Why does your school fail to provide breakfast for your children? Wayne Fournier reports. These stories and more at 11. Join us.
Others call free checking, South Carolina National calls bargain checking, but with a free ATM card, it's a better bargain.
Ford, profiles in quality, employee involvement.
If you're working together, you do a better job. I said that back in '82. And the quality of our cars and trucks is proof that it's working today.
Money alone won't build quality cars. You've got to have better design.
Better designs don't mean a thing, unless engineering can live up to the design. Engineering works only when everyone is committed to quality.
Our goal is to build the highest quality cars and trucks in the world.
At Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln, quality is job one.
Okay, kids. Today we're going to demonstrate a discovery that could change your lives.
Oh, really?
It's the Nobel Prize-winning discovery by IBM scientists of a more practical superconductor that carries electricity with no resistance and makes magnetic objects defy gravity. This discovery is fascinating not only scientists, but future scientists. Advances in superconductivity. IBM technology at work.
I used to think that all I needed to teach my class was a good old-fashioned piece of chalk. I mean, putting a computer in the classroom was just going to get between my kids and me, and I wasn't going to let that happen. Then IBM came to school with courseware in math, geography, earth sciences, subjects that come alive on the computer in a way they never could on the blackboard. My kids, they're more interested. I'm more interested. You learn something new every day.
One reason so many people select Mercury Sable is because of the way it looks. The Bob Bondurant School of Performance Driving chose it for quite a different reason. Isn't it nice to have all that handling and the quality of a Mercury?
This is ABC.
Always like the way you grow so fast. Always like a love that lasts. Some things never change. Some things are always.
You always want to keep special memories close to your heart, and Walmart will always have the low price on the Kodak Focus Free 35mm, just $35.96. Walmart, always the low price on the brands you trust, always.
Award-winning pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Now get 2 medium pan pizzas starting at just $9.99. So come on, get a slice of America's best.
Pizza Hut, make it great.
Don't miss the music of Mayberry all this week at 5 on The Andy Griffith Show.
All our science, all our technology, all our mathematics, our computations, somehow they all add up to moments that are beyond any calculation.
The handsome, dashing Ford Aerostar for $19.89. It's really quite a van about town. Traveling with the sports crowd. Playing the market. Escorting ladies. Pulling its own weight. Staying out all night. And powering its way to the top. Ford Aerostar. It's in a class by itself.
Get a $400 cash bonus on '89 Ford Aerostar.
I never understood some of these computer companies. You call in their service people and they give you an attitude. If I had even a couple of pieces of somebody else's equipment anywhere in my organization, they acted like I made a terrible mistake. The problem always seemed to be in the other guy's equipment. But that's all history now. I just signed a new agreement with IBM. They've taken full responsibility for servicing all my computer equipment, no matter whose name is on it.
The moment. It is born of the things we live for, and sometimes made of the things we live through. So whether it's the moment you need cash, or the moment you've been waiting for, you can count on MasterCard. In nearly 3 times the number of places as American Express, wherever you happen to be, from sea to shining sea. MasterCard. Master the moment.
Even when all of Company B heads for the phone, it's no problem for Gail Godfrey.
Delta Airlines, Gail Godfrey.
Y'all fly to Lubbock, Texas?
Yes, that is confirmed.
I got some friends who want to talk to you now. Just hold on a second. Thank you. Cincinnati, Ohio. New York City. Monroe, Louisiana. Albuquerque, New Mexico. San Jose, California. Portland, Oregon. Butte, Montana.
You're all set. Thank you for calling, Delta.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Gail. Did you get many calls this afternoon?
One.
Delta, we love to fly, and it shows.
Mercury introduces Cougar XR7. Supercharger. Speed-sensitive steering. Anti-lock brakes. All this and the quality of a Mercury.
Like a Mercury.
In 1918, a small team of GE engineers set a new high-altitude record for an aircraft engine. What made it unusual was that they did it without an airplane. Back then, no plane could fly high enough to test the new turbo-supercharged engine. So they did the next best thing. They halted 14,000 feet up Pikes Peak. Several fits and starts, this remarkable new engine roared to life. And it is the same ingenuity and team spirit that has brought GE from America's first jet engine to the world's most advanced.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look out the left side of the cabin, you'll see Pikes Peak.
Which proves when people work together, there's no telling to what heights they can soar.
Here's today's leader in big pickups, Ford. Ford leads in the important advantages that Chevy can't talk about.
Go with the leader.
Ford leads Chevy with a longer, wider, deeper box that carries more maximum payload than Chevy.
Go with the leader.
This Ford costs $715 less than a comparably equipped Chevy, and that's leadership in solid value.
Go with the leader. Ford trucks.
Get up to $750 cash bonus on selected '89 Ford F-Series trucks.
Herman Wouk's War and Remembrance will continue in a moment.
This is ABC.
How do you feel when your bank closes in the middle of the day? If we were you, we'd bank with us.
Coming up on WPDE Action News after War and Remembrance, South Carolina native son Charles Duke comes home for a visit and a chat about his Apollo 16 walk on the moon. Plus details of today's Atlantis shuttle landing. Some Florence buildings will be leveled in the name of progress. Chris Salerno tells us about a dredging project to help drainage problems in the Socastee area. Plus Tom Sorrell's first look at the changing forecast, and Todd Marthaler with today's sports.
Anything. Some duplex, sort, automatically reduce and enlarge.
Can I use your copier?
It's down again.
Some collate and margin shift.
Is your copier working? Sorry. Terrific.
But at Ricoh, we found that the most popular feature our copiers deliver is that our copiers deliver.
Call Herald Office Supply, your authorized Ricoh dealer for the PD area. Stores located in Dillon, Cheraw, Myrtle Beach, Lake City, Lumberton, Sumter, and Florence.
Stay tuned for scenes from the continuation of Herman Wouk's War and Remembrance.
Lon Davis loves what he does for Delta, and sometimes it loves him back.
Hi, boy. How you doing?
Dear Delta, please take care of Spooner. He's never been on a plane before.
No windows today, boy. How about an aisle seat?
Spooner! Spooner!
Dear Bryant, I thought Spooner would like his wings.
Hey, Spooner, you got your wings.
And it shows.
I have to cancel.
I keep canceling.
I have to cancel.
Why do you keep putting it off? Mother, I'm not.
GE's breast cancer detection system.
I keep meaning to. Did you go?
I'm too busy.
It can detect tumors too tiny to be felt.
It's such a busy week. I'm going to go next week.
I can't find the time. I just haven't had time. When?
It can help increase the survival rate to 91%.
I'll go when I have the time.
Next week.
Oh, I can't next week. Don't
As soon as I can find the time, I'll go.
But there's one thing GE can't do. We can't make you go.
It's nothing to worry about. I just couldn't go.
A cheese riddle. Hey, Mom, what do you get when you add melted cheddar cheese to ordinary broccoli? Oohs and ahs. Yes, cheese makes it taste better. So don't forget the cheese. Another cheese riddle. Say, ma'am, what do you get when you add Monterey Jack cheese to plain chili? Happy cowboys. Cheese makes the taste even better, so don't forget the cheese.
Prince Charming is the little dog who was best in show at Westminster. And this is the first time in history a Pomeranian has ever done this.
Olga Baker, top breeder of champion Pomeranians.
Prince is crazy about the Pedigree Select Dinners. All our dogs are. All our dogs are crazy about this food. Pedigree Select Dinners is perfect for the small dogs. Just look at this. This is the beef select dinner. It smells like fresh meat, looks like fresh meat, and the dogs love it. This is what we've been waiting for, and it really works.
New Pedigree Select Dinners, recommended by top breeders.
What gum has enough good taste to do a commercial like this? Trident, of course. Because when you've got 5 mouth-watering flavors that taste this good, you don't need to make a lot of noise. Trident. Millions of teeth can't be wrong. New research shows chewing great-tasting Trident after sugary snacks helps fight cavities. So if you're someone who keeps getting caught with your hand in the cookie jar, maybe what you need is another jar. Trident. Millions of teeth can't be wrong.
Tomorrow night.
Natalie, your son has been taken to the hospital. What?
We may be headed out to the greatest sea fight in the history of the world.
Seal up the compound! Set forward, please!
We leave on the 28th of October.
Tomorrow on War and Remembrance.
Look for us. We'll always be there. TV 15 cares. We'll be there like a trusted friend. When news breaks, time and again. Action News is everywhere. Look for us. We'll be there. Action News is everywhere. WPDE.
1 week from tonight,
MacGyver and I have some unfinished business.
she betrayed his love years ago. Now she's back to finish the job.
Goodbye, MacGyver.
MacGyver. Then on the Monday Mystery Movie.
He's grown into an adorable child.
You are doomed by your sinful appetite.
Did you ever watch The Wonder Years?
Stryker hasn't got a prayer when he's guarding a holy terror.
Abandon adultery or abandon hope.
Did you write that speech yourself?
B.L. Stryker in 1 week.
Cholesterol. You hear a lot about it, but how much do you know about it? Join me for the National Cholesterol Test. Test your knowledge, raise your awareness, and learn simple ways to prevent a heart attack. What you learn may save your life. Thursday.
I'm Ted Koppel. Coming up on Nightline, the charge in Panama, massive fraud. The question whether General Noriega is stealing the election. We'll talk live with former President Jimmy Carter in Panama.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London.
When infidelity becomes part of a marriage, what are the options? Tomorrow, one couple's ordeal.
Also Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder on Good Morning America.
Thursday, what if you're a millionaire and don't know it? If you're the 1 in 7 Americans who's owed money, find out how to get your share on Unclaimed Fortunes. Then, following the season finale of Dynasty, cholesterol. You hear a lot about it, but how much do you know about it? Join Hugh Downs for the National Cholesterol Test. What you learn may save your life.
Tonight's presentation brought to you by GE. From plastics to financial services, we bring good things to life. Delta Airlines. We love to fly, and it shows. And IBM. Whatever your size, whatever your needs, IBM is working to bring you the best solutions.
This is ABC.
Up next, a man is charged with a murder at Shaw Air Force Base. We'll learn why local kids could be having breakfast at school, but aren't.
And youthful offenders get some help from the governor.
And it looks like the rain showers will make it in here by this time tomorrow. I'll have details on first weather.
All this and more next on Action News.
Do Hardware has what you need for less. Right now, you can get a GE large capacity washer with 3 cycles, 3 temperatures, plus permanent press for only $349. And the GE heavy duty dryer with 4 cycles and permanent press for only $279. And keep cool with this GE 5000 BTU window air conditioner for only $259. 90 days, same as cash, and up to $1,500 instant credit. Going on now at Do Hardware, 411 Main Street in North Myrtle Beach.
I'm pooped. How are you doing, Marty?
What's it to be?
You want a big deluxe?